Dudes and dudettes, how are you guys? This is Chazzy. Welcome back to What's the Damage. I haven't done one of these in a while because I haven't really been too angry about anything in a while. But today I'm going to talk about possibly the thing that most infuriates me in the entire world, you know? Inspired by the recent law that Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro passed, which is to have an actual sort of a prison sentence for people who abuse animals here in Brazil, you know? Now, here's the thing. When it comes to animals, I have a very soft spot in my heart, you know, especially for domestic animals like dogs and cats. Between those two, I prefer dogs. I always have. I don't really know why. There are actually a lot of reasons why I prefer dogs, but that's a topic for another video, okay? But here's the thing. There are people in the world who just have no heart at all. You know, they don't have a soul. They think that just because animals are innocent and weak that they can abuse them in their own right, you know, and it's something that makes me feel really shook, you know, because dogs, for example, dogs are like the sweetest thing on this planet, you know, and there are animals that are kind of like they're made, they're bred, it's in their blood to be sweet and cuddly, you know, depending on the dog breed, you know, they just really want attention, they just want love, they want to lick you and play with you, you know, they're always happy, wagging their little tail and their tongues out, you know. So when you look at something like this, when you look at an innocent image like this, and for some reason in your head you feel the need to hurt that poor thing, to me, you need to die. You know, like the title of this video might be a little heavy, but it is completely true to me, guys. If you're somebody who abuses animals, you need to die. And there was something a long time ago, a video from the deep web actually, that is actually on YouTube if you guys have the stomach to watch it, which is people crushing puppies and kitties, you know, just for sheer sadistic pleasure, you know. And these people are more animalistic than the animals that they're hurting, you know, because dogs, I mean, domestic dogs, they just want love. That's all they want, you know. And as somebody who owns a dog myself, you know, I know what it's like to, you know, I know the happiness that they can give us, you know. So when I'm having a really bad day, if I play with my dog 5 minutes, I'm already feeling happy, you know. Now cats are the same thing, you know. People who like, there are a lot of stray dogs here in Sao Paulo where I live, you know. Many of them are friendly, you know. You pass by the street, they come to you, they jump around, they want to play, you know, you pet them a little bit, you know. And there are people who mistreat these animals for no reason, like they think that they're a nuisance, you know. It hurts more when you adopt a dog from the street and barely give it attention, you know. And it kind of hurts me. You know, it hurts me a lot because animals were created to, you know, just to be loved by us, you know. The wild animals are different, you know, because if you go in the jungle and you mess with a tiger and it kills and eats you, that's your fault, you know. But I would still defend the tiger over the person who got eaten, you know, because it's an animal. It's an untamed wild animal. That's completely different. But of course, I am completely against poaching and whale hunting, you know, and all these things that people do, even though there's so many ways for you to acquire. For example, people who kill animals for skins, you can just buy an artificial skin in a mall or something, you know, in a clothes shop. It's so easy, so practical. Why do you need the real actual animal skin to satisfy your sadistic pleasures, you know? Doesn't make a lot of sense. To me, you're just a freaking maniac who needs to die, you know? Like, going to jail isn't enough for you. To me, you need to be executed. There was actually this one thing that happened some time ago with this gorilla who was, a little boy fell into a gorilla compound at a zoo, and the gorilla, despite saving the boy, despite having helped him and kept him safe from the other gorillas, when the boy was finally rescued, they killed the gorilla. Why? Like, why would you kill the animal who clearly had more heart than a lot of the people who were there, you know? I mean, he was protecting the little boy from other possible more dangerous gorillas, and yet the gorilla was killed. It doesn't make any sense. People, to me, are just, I don't understand, man. I think that humanity, sometimes we go so far ahead, but other times we take so many steps back that it's actually embarrassing. Like, I wonder if there's life on other planets and they look down on us saying, what the hell is going on down there, you know? Like, why even try to land on planet Earth and take over if they're already going to kill each other, you know? I mean, stupidity is definitely going to be our downfall one day. I can guarantee you that. I can promise you that the world is not going to end because of World War III or nuclear disasters or a meteor or whatever. No. It's going to end because of our own stupidity, you know? I don't know. But the thing is that probably the thing that hurts me the most is when you kill an animal like whales and dolphins, for example, you know. I mean, they are like so peaceful. Even the blue whale, which is one of the biggest animals on the planet, you know, definitely the largest. It's actually not the biggest, I found out recently, but for intents and purposes, the biggest sea mammal, you know, the biggest sea animal on the planet, you know, the biggest mammal is the blue whale. And despite being so huge, it's just so gentle. It's peaceful, you know. I mean, if I see a blue whale in the ocean, I'm definitely gonna crap my pants, but not because I know it's gonna hurt me, because it's not, but because it's so big, you know, it's huge. And people still kill whales this big, you know, for their blubber or beeline or their fins or whatever the hell, oil, things like that, you know. There are other ways for you to acquire these things without killing animals, guys, you know. And I think that the place that most irks me, the place that most rattles me, shakes me down to my core is China, because they kill anything that moves, you know. It's their fault that this goddamn coronavirus is spreading like crazy, you know, because the outbreak started in China. Of course, now it's a lot more contained, you know, but the outbreak was because of that, you know, because they killed and started eating bats or something like that, or rats, whatever the hell they eat, and then the virus mutated and spread, you know. So China is definitely the worst place to go in terms of this, you know, because they kill anything, you know. They kill sharks they don't even kill the sharks, they just fish the sharks, you know, yank off their fins and throw them back into the ocean, you know, to make their stupid shark fin soup. You know, it's just irritating. It just makes me feel so much hatred, you know, because there's no reason for you to keep killing animals like this, you know. Now, a lot of you might call me a hypocrite because I'm not a vegetarian. I actually enjoy eating meat, you know, but that's different. We're talking about livestock, okay? That's a different topic for a different video. Let's focus on animal cruelty, you know. But people who abuse animals for no reason other than like pleasure, because they think that because they're bigger and stronger, they can hit these small little innocent animals, you know, to sort of discipline them. I really hate people who think that hitting their dogs, for example, disciplines them. Like your dog, I don't know, your dog pisses inside the house and you take their face and rub it in the piss and you hit them and put them in timeout. That's not how you discipline a dog, you know. And I hate people who do this because they think they can, you know, because the animal is smaller and more indefensive than them, you know. And to be really honest, guys, if you're somebody who disciplines dogs this way, you know, your own pets, I honestly hope that your death is by dogs. I hope that one day you're just walking down the street and a pack of wild dogs attacks and eats you alive. I hope that's what happens to you, you know. Same thing with cat. If you're somebody who attacks sharks to cut off their fins to make your soup, I hope you fall in the ocean and you're eaten alive by sharks. I hope you're just, you know, you are beaten to death, you know. You see your arms and your legs being ripped apart from your own body, and then as you're slowly eaten alive by the sharks. If you shoot a bear, poachers, if you're a hunter, if you shoot and kill a bear just for sport, oh God, I hope you get mauled so badly by a bear, man. Oh, how I hope the bear tears you to pieces while you're still alive, man. I hope the last thing you see before you die and go to hell is the bear biting your face in half. Okay, I think I might be getting just a little bit carried away, but this topic is something that really hits me hard, guys. It hits me really hard. It affects me very deeply, you know. I love animals way too much. Just before recording this video, like half an hour ago, I was outside playing with my neighbor's dog who came to just want a little bit of attention, you know. And she's a puppy. She's so little, you know, and so fragile. I'm like, how could somebody ever look at this thing and think, wow, I really want to hurt it. I want to cause it pain, you know? This doesn't make any sense at all. And I'm actually very glad that we have laws now, more stricter laws involving animal cruelty here in Brazil, you know. Something that I think already exists in other countries, you know. I'm not sure if it's how enforced it is in the United States, but, you know, there are people who are very passionate about defending this thing, you know. They advocate for animal rights, and I think that's really amazing. That's really cool, you know. And I love animals, guys. Yes, I'm a carnivore. I eat meat. I'm not a vegetarian or a vegan, you know. I'm more on that on a later video. I'm not going to talk about it now, but it's just it's a completely different thing, you know. But if you guys think I'm a hypocrite, just wait till I post a video and you're going to understand better, okay? But that's pretty much what it is, you know. There is no reason for people to continue killing and hurting and killing animals today, you know, especially hunters. Like, why do you feel the need to hunt and kill animals just to, like, I don't know, I wanted to kill a rhino because I want to put its horns on my my living room decoration thing. You know, why don't you just buy a fake one? You know, like why not just buy a fake rhinoceros head? You know, why does it have to be real? Like, why do you want to kill a rhino just to cut off its head and put it on your pedestal? What is wrong with you? You know, there's no reason. You know, if you're somebody who lives in a rural part of the United States and, for example, you hunt deer to kill and eat and feed your family, that's different. I can actually understand that, you know, like you're hunting to survive, you know, you're killing it to, you know, feed yourself and your family. That's actually a little more, it's a bit more understandable, you know. You know, I mean, wild animals hunt and kill these same animals to feed themselves, so I can understand it. I still think it's a little cruel, but I can understand it, you know. But, you know, and the thing that I hate the most is slaughterhouses, the way that they slaughter the cows and the pigs in such inhumane ways, you know. But I'm gonna talk about that in a different video. I'm not gonna get too much into that now, but that's pretty much what I wanted to say, guys. I think I've already rambled on enough, you know. Took a lot out of me to not start cursing and screaming really loud here and issuing even heavier death wishes on people who hurt animals, but that's pretty much it, you know. And I really hope that you all agree with what I say, because if you disagree, you actually are somebody who abuses animals, well, don't even bother commenting on this video, because I'm gonna block you, okay? Probably report you to something, but yeah. I think that's it, guys. That's all I wanted to say. Just wanted to share my opinion regarding this matter, you know, and how strongly it affects me. It's really, really crazy. It makes me sick to my stomach. But I think that's it. I just wanted to sort of leave my opinion here immortalized on this channel, okay? That's it. I'm gonna take a little chill pill, gonna drink a little bit of water and relax a bit before we're headed to the next video, okay? This is Chazzy signing out for now, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video.